where the bluest skies they float on by, the streets all paved in gold, where under the smiles fair and pretty, our teeth so very white, into the bones of our burdened necks they bite. Baptized in the water, you train in the whale, you built up your heaven on the back of hell. Divine is the daughter, the dream that you sail, you built up your heaven on the back of hell. Hybrid face of time and space and all that's in between. Dimensions twist and turn amidst the whims of one foreseen.
I forgot how to talk for a second, but you know what, that's okay. Hello everyone, welcome to game number 1 between DonJuan Special and Durotan's Couch. I have to say, one of the hardest things about casting is remembering that the blue team is on this side of me because it's reversed, and so I feel like they should be over there because that's like, when I look at the screen, they're to my left, and my left is that side, and it's just, dyspraxia is a disease. How is everyone? How y'all doing? We are here. I gotta tell you, we did have DonJuan Special ban out Brax's holdout. Boo! So we did have Brax's holdout get banned out, which is unfortunate, but at least we get the consolation prize of Dragonshire. Dragonshire is basically like a mini Braxis because the offlaner is still super important. I don't know, I'm in a mood, you guys. I just spent 2 hours playing a children's card game without a card game, but I wanted to make the Yu-Gi-Oh reference. I'm a little confused. Cromp, did your color change? I don't feel like you used to be yellow. I guess you were. That's weird. That's weird, you're weird. Why are you so whiny, kitty? So. I have, like, really good news for me, and I just got notified. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Apparently there was, like, a cyber attack, and just, like, no one's allowed to log in, so they're just like, yep, just stay home. And I said, I'll do it. Which is fun. I just got off of a 2-day vacation, and apparently it became a 3-day vacation. Yep. We do go to have Hogger being banned out, as well as Johanna. Medivh gets removed by Durotan's Couch. Obviously, Medivh is one of those characters that is, like, every ability of Medivh should be an ultimate, but he still does not actually end up overpowered. He's just annoying as heck. He's in the annoying as heck Basket of Heroes, along with Murky and Samuro. You can't actually kill him. And there's Tracer. I don't think Mockery's playing, because Mockery's currently playing a different game, a more different game.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
Alright, so we do go and have... So the thing is, the reason I got informed about was that I had to tell the person that works for me, like, not to come to work tomorrow. We have Brightwing being taken out. We do go and have Lucio. So very quick pickups on the healers. We do have the Junkrat being picked up by Juan Pablo. Juan wanting to get the Junkrat reps in, because if you have not seen the new patch coming out, Junkrat is getting a little bit of a... from the Nerf bat. Yeah, that wasn't just a bat, that was a boom. We do have Genji. Genji will make Junkrat's life very difficult. Genji is able to move around quite a bit and kind of avoid those mines. Of course, we have the Diablo by I Just Fizzed. Third ban coming out, we do have the Dahaka. Neither side actually having a offlaner yet. I would not be surprised to see if we have a tank ban here, because there is no tank currently picked up on the side of DonJuan. DonJuan DeMarco. The sad thing is, I think of DonJuan and my brain goes to the Man of La Mancha, and that was not DonJuan. That was Don Quixote. I am Don Quixote, the Man of La Mancha. Yes, hi, cat. I don't know why this cat is so obsessed with me tonight. I fed you, I promise. So you still need a tank and you need an offlaner. You've taken both of your DPS. You will be taking Muradin. Coon picking up... Oh my god, can I say Muracoon? Muracoon! That makes the weeb inside me very happy. So we still need an offlaner on the side of Durotan's couch and someone to deal with. Now here's the thing, Genji is already a very, very big dive hero. If they could get a second dive-based hero, they could get on top of Junkrat and Orphea and make their life very, very difficult. And Sylvanas does have that style, she can teleport in. We'll have to see if they get any openings for that. That is very scary. And we have Blaze in the offlane. Blazing in the offlane. Ba-da-da-da. Blaze is one of those offlaners that does not actually have a counter. The closest he has is Leoric. Like, Leoric will be Blaze in a 101. But even then, Blaze, like, lasts so long. Yes, hi. What is up with you? Now, Yrel has not gotten her nerfs or buffs yet. Yrel is one of those ones where it's just like, here's a piece of candy, bap. You know, it's like, she got buffed and nerfed at the same time. Though the Hunter, who's on my team, and plays a lot of Yrel, was really excited about the changes, because like, apparently they buffed his playstyle. I've never been able to figure out the goat lady. Predictions coming up. Show me where your mouth is, and I'll see you in a second. So here we come to game number 1. Let me get this off of the screen. We don't want to see that. Now, I always forget that. One second. Nothing inappropriate on my screen, I hope. You get out of here. Alright, so coming into game number 1, we still have the... I thought I turned this off. Off? So, representing the side of DonJuan Special, we do go ahead and have... but they're all on top of each other, I'm not doing that. Junkrat being played by Juan Pablo. We have Yrel being played by Albatox. We do have Killidan playing the Orphea. Ken on Murden, once again, Muraken. And then, New Star is playing the Lucio. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have Wildcard coming out here and playing the Blase. We do go in and get Yanners playing the Genji. Goliath going to come down here on the Sylvanas. Idioms on the Brightwing! And the Brightwing wearing the Witch Hat. Let's go! This is the best Brightwing skin. Fight me. And we got Aegis Fizz on that Dibbles. Oh, Goliath. Getting a little bit low there. We do go ahead and get the Adrenaline Stim Pack for Blaze. Able to push very, very aggressively. BE aggressive. We are going to go ahead and have at level 1. I was going to look at someone and I forgot who it is already. Oh, it's Diablo. Does like the Soul Shield. Okay. The way he went and tapped almost immediately, I didn't know if he had. But Blaze getting picked off very, very easily.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
I don't know. I mean, at least like 5 of the 6 of them are humans. So you have this being picked up. A little bit of experience advantage coming out from the side of DonJuan Special as they move in. Aegis Fizz is positioning. Here comes Blaze in from the side. Nice stun going in. Genji gets on top. There's the Polymorph coming down. They are looking at Killidan. Killidan about to get Killidan don't, but it does look like they will get out of here. Misses with the Q, however, and this may actually be a deep bit of damage. There's Genji going in, looking at Yanners. Aegis Fizz looking very, very low, trying to move out of here. Is healing off of those angelic, actually, isn't that a banned Diablo skin? I think it is, but obviously if neither team cares, then it doesn't matter. The rules do specify if no one brings it up in 2 minutes, it's fine. We're not trying to disqualify people out of nowhere, but with the blue flame, there are certain people with certain eye conditions that have a hard time seeing that. Blaze coming up here. They've got the entire top wall being taken out by Juan Pablo and Albatox. Aegis Fizz moving backhand into the bottom lane. A lot of damage coming through. We are going to get this taken back. And there comes Diablo on the side. Nice stun, but Ken super, super low. Does get out, but the Polymorph right after the jump, instead of right before it. A little bit slow in that Polymorph. Not able to go ahead and secure that kill. I liked how Killian like hit with the Q and then stood for a second like, I don't know which way I need to like dash. Leafy 3 down here at the bottom. Goliath in a bit of trouble, so we're going and moving this in here. There's the teleport in from Brightwing. Teleport comes in. There is Jonas on the backline trying to get on top of the Sylvanas. Lots of damage coming through, but we do go ahead and have the Lucio moving up there in order to help out. These teams so good at like pressure cooking. I'm just constantly seeing people on the verge of death and no one actually dying. Only one kill yet, despite the fact we've had constant action going on here. There's the stun of Kin into the wall. Kin down to about 25% as they go ahead and turn around. Down to 10% and goes and gets out of there. But there is the Dragonite being picked up on the side of DonJuan Special. We do have the Junkrat getting into the Dargon. But finally a kill happens down below as Orphea goes down. This is why I don't cast heroes very often. There's just stuff happening all the time. Alright, that was Goliath getting kicked up. Sorry I keep checking my phone. I know it's rude to do in the middle of a cast, but like I said, work got cancelled tomorrow, and I'm just waiting for the call to be, oh, never mind, go in. Alright, I just finished taking a bunch of damage, so DonJuan tried to go ahead and get more kills on the board. It was 1-1, but it's not going to be 1-1 much longer as Diablo and then Brightwing both go down. It is now 3-1, almost a double level lead. Right, well, actually not really, because there's a little over to 9 right as the other team sort of to 8. So it's still just a 1 level lead. Yeah, Malby, they need to bribe you. Albatrox getting hit a little bit. You're all trying to get up here, but Yrel is not easy to take out. There's the Polygraph coming down. They go down to about a half health, but still, it's very difficult to kill Yrel. She's not quite as durable as Leoric, but she's close. So for me, it's good because I'm salary and I get paid either way. I'm pretty sure they pay people regardless. But it's for a not great reason. I'm explicitly told not to go into it for anyone but an employee, so I won't talk about it. I'm also not identifying where I work. Oh man, DonJuan is on the hunt. Kim looking in here, we do have Aegis Fist getting absolutely surrounded. Massive damage as we do have the ults coming in. Diablo trying to stay in here, trying to go in. Obviously the fort is attacking, but this is 4 giants coming through. They're looking at Aegis Fist, and Aegis Fist is going to be fizzing their pants in just a second, trying to survive this and not going to be able to do so. As Diablo goes down, that is the 7th kill on the side of DonJuan Special. What's really funny about it though is I took a 2-day vacation for Tuesday and Wednesday, and this happened, so they just like extended my vacation. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna have so much to do when I get back though, because I haven't been in the office since like Saturday.
Fire comes for you.
Alright, there goes the other 2 forts. We do have DonJuan starting to move in here, trying to go ahead and pressure Durotan's couch. There is the Protected, by the way, as Jonas goes ahead and moves through them, trying to go in. Remember how at the beginning of this game I was saying, oh well, Sylvanas and Genji definitely have the dive potential, but that is not what we've actually led to. Lucio been doing a great job keeping them alive. Bye, Diddles. Oh, not quite. Brightwing gets there just in time to save the Diablo. Aegis Fist going ahead and moving back into safety, but a lot of damage coming through. We do have occasional catapult pressure in all 3 lanes of this map. You always see that sailing? Yeah, there's a Dragon Knight, by the way. I was watching the person in the middle, not watching the Dragon Knight, because I'm a really good caster. We do. That's almost a full wipe. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of watching Hero Slain, Hero Slain, Hero Slain. We do go and have Diablo. I just finished still alive, but they are looking at core. They've only got 2 people left up. However, actually, they're turning around. They realize everyone's about to come back up. They do have continual catapult pressure at the bottom. 11 kills to 2, and they're just trying to turn this map blue. Blue, dabba dee dabba die. We got that being picked up real quick.
The shrines are ready for the taking.
Moving this through, but Orphea might be in a bit of trouble as Giannis gets on top of them. There's the stun from Diablo coming in. Oh, X-Strike actually. Oh, that was awful. Diablo moved her out of the X-Strike. Oh, there's some words happening right now, but there's the polymorph coming down. Lots of damage onto that, and there's the bunker coming down. Oh, I just fizzed. You're getting yelled at by the Genji so hard right now. At the same time, though, you know every Diablo that charges immediately flips. That's just Diablo, like, in training. Kin finding Wildcard, Killadin right there. Moving in, trying to go in and get the second care, but Wildcard not long for this world. Goes in and gets taken out. There is the... But Genji does get up top in order to take this back. So Wildcard did delay long enough. Here is Yonner's moving out. Albatross goes in and does a hoppity hop. Yeah, over that wall.
The flame cleanses all.
Alright, there's the X-Strike coming down. Decent damage on the Killian, but not enough. We are up 3 levels on the side of DonJuan Special. They're moving in here. Yonner's down to about a half health. Goliath almost gone, having to move back. Sylvanas not long for this world. There is the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight putting in a big, massive axe into the core over and over again. The shields are gone. The paint is scratched. They are through there. We do go to Aegis Fist, moving back down to about 300. That's going to be dead. Idioms does teleport out, but Orphea does not care. Orphea hits that with that auto. There's Yonner's moving in. Does jump behind the Orphea, but it will not matter. Just go ahead and dive into there. But here comes the core. Core goes down, and that is game number 1 for DonJuan Special. I kept waiting to cast because I was just like in awe of that game. I apologize. Looking at the stats at the end of the first game, we do go in and have number 1 damage was actually Orphea. Orphea doing more than double damage of anyone else in the game. 82,000. Runner up was 34,000 from the Junkrat. Goliath is 30,000. It's one of those things I would be like, Killadin is smurfing, and then I'm like, wait, I'm casting Heroic Div? There's no such thing as smurfing in Heroic Div. In terms of healing, we do have Nusa out healing the Idioms, and then we do go ahead and get the Yarel out soaking the Blaze for 12,000 versus 10,000. Looking at talents, here they are. You're going to have to choose your own adventure for the last 2 talent tiers at each level, and I will see you in game number 2. Do not miss it. 11-minute, 34-second game. Like I said, Heroic Div games do not take very long.
motor girl. The floor's on fire when she starts to rock. She's my girl, my motor girl. She's a spark, blows the fuse. She breaks my heart when she sings the blues. She is the voltage, she is the shock. She's my girl, my motor girl. The floor's on fire when she starts to rock. She's my girl, my motor girl.
I like that these teams do not like waiting around because we are going again already. I could not tell if my hair was in front or behind my head. I looked over and just saw like black. I see a rainbow and I want it painted black. No colors anymore. I want them face the facts. I don't think it's actually the lyrics. I think I missed them up somewhere. But you know what? I don't care. I just complimented on how fast these teams went, and then they're taking almost the whole time to ban someone. You get rid of Medivh, which is interesting. I would get rid of that Orphea. Orphea was main. She's gonna be main. Cat, what is wrong with you? Why are you all up in my grill with your meow face? Those are very technical terms, by the way. Check the message again as Joe gets banned out. Sorry, I want to look over it one more time. Okay. It's just a weird thing for work to just be closed. I wanted to, because I got the message right, like as we were like in the lobby, and I was just like, whoa. So Dahaka just get taken out. They actually don't get rid of the Orphea, which is amazing. Though granted, they do get rid of the Medivh and the Lucio, who saved Orphea a lot of times. I'm still very surprised. Haku is taking my Albotox. trying to get advantage before the nerfs happen. And then Karazim is going to be picked up. Another weird hero. The problem I have is that every time Opera goes crazy, I always think something may have happened to Bug, and Opera's like, hey, 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 and I look down there and Bug just walks off, and I'm just like, yeah, Bug is fine. Opera's just losing his mind.
Fight to my last breath.
Stop being a crazy kitty. Well, wild and crazy cat. Okay, so we did go ahead and have Karazim. So Orphea is still not picked up. I wouldn't... Like, I'm sorry. Like, that Orphea is terrifying. Murden being banned out. Which is surprising. But, the reason it's surprising is that they don't have a tank either. So they're... Although I guess they do get to pick first. But they took Murden last time. Because their opponents, took Diablo and banned Garrosh. So they may be planning on taking Garrosh here if it's not banned. If it is banned, that leaves them Orphea. Or they can take both. Garrosh, Orphea, let's go.
I hear and obey.
I don't know how to cast this div. Oh, got some Crush. Get Crush in here. I know Crush is casting, but there's a Phoenix in the game. Actually, it's not Crush that hates Phoenix. It's Bahamut. Bahamut. I'm gonna be vain for a second. My neck looks so good. Like, for a while, I just kind of felt like... But... all the extra water I'm intaking is really like starting to have an effect on the way I look, and I'm here for it. We do have Tracer and Mal'Ganis. So Mal'Ganis is an interesting pick. Granted, they do have a very melee-oriented team. Even Phoenix has to get a little bit close in order to hit, but Samuro, Karazim, and Hogger are all melee heroes, and the tank is presumably also melee. There's not a whole lot of ranged tanks in the game.
Is unending.
Well, still melee, but that means we do actually have DonJuan Special going without a tank. They are incredibly blow-upable. And Karazim, like, they're just going to try and run over the other team. If the other team can actually get in there and get some do some safe damage, get some healing going on, then, like, because Karazim is not the best healer. Like, they're really just, like, going to try and punch them out. But, here we go. Going into game number 2. Don't go anywhere. I will see you in 2 seconds. Predictions up, by the way. No. So coming to Garden of Terror, this is game number 2 of our best of 3 series. We do gonna have Albatox coming out here on the Hogger. Juan Pablo is coming out here on the Phoenix. Yin is on the Samuro. Killadin is playing the Illidan, which is very appropriate. And we do go ahead and get No Star is going to be playing the Karazim. Meanwhile, on the other side of the battlefield, representing Durotan's couch, we have Goliath playing the Falstad, doing a little hoppy hop. That's kind of like wreck your crotch. I'm sorry. Wildcard is out here on the Deheken Dahaka. Yonners is on the Tracer. I Just Fizz coming out here on the Mal'Ganis, and Idioms on Rhaegar. I definitely want some props for the fact I wanted to call that out, by the fact they were all on top of each other. My special eyes still saw the truth. So a little bit of cheese wars happening down here. Goliath's in the area. We do have Hogger trying to stop that from happening. Decent bit of damage. Not a ton done. I only did about a quarter of the tower. Here in the middle, we do have Tracers being attacked a little bit by No Star. Fist of the North Star. See, it's funny because he's playing Karazim. You thought? As in, you... Not the other thought? I would randomly call a player in the... That's taken out. We do have a lot of camp pressure being built up. On the other side, with that one being done, and Tracer's over here going ahead and woman handling these guys. As almost everyone knows, you can go ahead and take these without taking any damage because all their attacks are telegraphed, which makes Tracer very, very, very super able to take them very, very quickly with no damage because she just moves the whole time. We do go ahead and have Albatox and Juan Pablo moving down here, trying to push bottom lane. There are no bosses on this map, except for the terrors themselves.
Heroes, you're just in time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout. Which of you will gather them first?
Goliath almost goes down, but Juan Pablo has to fall back as Ice Fizz jumps in there. The moving engage happening in here, Killidan and Samuro moving up here, but they do not actually get the camp. They have to go in and give that up. No kills so far, but my gosh, battles are happening everywhere on the map all the time. Can I interest you in slaughter all of the time? A little bit of slaughter all of the time. Yeah, Hogger went for it, and unfortunately Hogger actually managed to... Hogger actually hit with like an edge attack. Oh, Goliath super, super, super low, but here is Tracer looking at Juan Pablo. Just back off. I think Tracer could have gotten that. I think that was a panic recall, and then Giannis was really mad about it. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. HGC 2018. That's almost like a sad one now. Aww. There's Juan Pablo going in and teleporting to safety. Super, super, super low, but he's going to be okay. Alpatox moving up here. Knocking back Aegis Fizz, but not getting the stun. Okay, that is good. We've actually got Durotan's couch coming back, looking at a game 3. Not that they're like on the verge of winning, but they have 2 kills to their opponent's 0. They have one of the seeds, so they are without a doubt ahead in this game. So certainly I'm not calling into the game already. So I may have just caster cursed that. The second I was... Okay, there's a kill on Illidan. Can't move. Illidan got Killidan.
You would best be ready to gather another seed, heroes.
Okay, there's a sleepy Illidan. Just like a bit of damage. Kind of in here, like, there is a Samurai in the area too, but it does feel like there's more on the orange team over here. And interesting that they're actually fighting this off. Like, you do know the other team is like right here. Alright, Yana's trying to go in and get this taken care of. Goliath's going to step in. And it does look like this is being given up by DonJuan Special. There's the second seed. Keep in mind, this is a map that if you... The first person that actually gets the Oran Curse their chance to win goes up by 20%. I mean, it is the most impactful map objective in Here's the Storm. Yeah, but red team has destroyed a samurai. Oh, I can't believe we got out of there. I was just waiting for like one attack to go through, a little lunge.
There it is.
So there is the seed. Again, this is actual seed if they can get it. Albatrox is in the area, as is Juan Pablo. We do go in and have Dahaka is up top with Illidan. Illidan, did Illidan take Hunt? That is the question. I can't see! Genetic metamorphosis, so that didn't mean that Hawk would come down and make this uneven, but this is a plant terror for the side of Durotan's couch. Wildcard is moving down in order to support this. A lot of the Tijin being played to the bottom of the map. They're trying to even this out while the other two lanes push. We do go to have 3 defenders bottom, 1 defender in the other 2 lanes. So none of the plant terrors will be completely unopposed. Very good defense though. Usually you leave these and lose at least 1 fort between the 3 lanes. Like they did lose the wall in all 3. There's Jonas coming through. Jonas takes a little bit of damage. Juan Pablo arrives on the scene, trying to save this structure. It has all of 278 health left.
It will sprout before you know it.
Alright, lots of damage. You have Tracer moving back. Oh, but that great position on Juan Pablo. There is the Ancestral. Immediately saw what was about to happen as Juan Pablo goes in and gets the attack onto Tracer. Not going to go down just yet. When we got that taken care of, there is a stun onto Albatrox. Albatrox does get, I think, Palm came up. Was Palm Clint? Like, what was that? I guess they just waited it out. That was incredibly good control. Meanwhile, here in the middle, however, we do go in and have Killidan and Kennedin going ahead and moving in here, trying to take out another structure.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
They're not even fighting for the objectives, and they're still just out pushing. It's a little bit nuts. We do have Goliath. Goliath is getting aggressive on right now. We do have Killidan trying to get on top of them. Killidan is super mobile, but not quite able to catch up with the bird. Rush said this is a very slippery bird. I just fizzed here, fighting back here. We do go and have a lot. Killidan trying to get on top of this is on top of Goliath, but actually moves into cannon range, which may not be where he wants to be. Does barely get out of there, but there is a kill onto. Oh, we had Ken come in from behind.
Soon you will have another seed to gather, heroes. Blue team has destroyed.
Right there's the seed. Would you go ahead and have Wildcard moves in, runs to a bit more of a aggression than they expected to. Is moving back though. They weren't sure where the rest of the team was, so they do just fall back whenever that shows. Alpatox does go ahead. They're trying to go on top of this. We do have Kin coming in for the back line. But there's Goliath. Goliath kind of comes in, sees Kin, starts moving in. Obviously, the Whirlwind immediately tells you which Semino is the real one. Ancestral comes out in order to save Yanners. There is Aegis Fist. We had catching a little bit of Phoenix Laser to the face. Definitely a much closer game as Alpatox goes in and does a little bouncy bounce. Oh, nice double cat! Yeah, just like smacked me in the face with the microphone. Hello, Crush. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're here in game number 2. Very, very action-packed. Moving in here. We do go and have, this is obviously heroic, and we just have people moving all over the place. There is Alpatox. Alpatox going and spinning around with Hogger, using that before the nerfs happen, but there goes Alpatox as Durotan Captain moves in, trying to go ahead and secure this first objective for the second time. But meanwhile, up top, we do go and have Wildcard trying to defend against Killidan moving in here. Killidan is coming back down, does have Metamorphosis prepped and ready to go. I think. Just use it. Okay, yeah. A little bit of slaughter coming through. We do go and have Kin trying to get on top of Goliath. There is the move away, but Goliath's going to be okay. Idioms jumps in there. We do go and have Kin being aggressive on, but boom, there goes the dynamite as we do go ahead and have a 4-for-1 in favor of Durotan's couch. Of course, I don't know how you cast these all the time. These games are exhausting. We do go and have Juan Pablo coming in here, getting this taken care of. Knocking the bottom lane back. Both sides do have one, here's the weird thing, they have one. We have had one objective phase for the side of Durotan's couch, but just with steady aggression, we've actually had all 3 forts pushed down by Juan Pablo.
My. Yet another seed. I trust you know what to do.
We are at 3 kills to 10 in favor of Durotan's couch. No targets acquired by Phoenix. That goes ahead and whiffs, unfortunately. Big damage goes through, and Aegis Fist is going to be doing more than Fizz as they go ahead and go all the way back to the Hall of Storms. We have Yanners going and getting out of there. Killidan looking for this, but not going to be able to catch anyone. With that being said, we do go and have Wildcard moving in. Does get caught by Killidan. Killidan going in, catching the wrong side of that tongue, and does get smacked by the lightning. Lightning bolt comes from the heaven, and Illidan's going to go in and be escorted out of this battlefield. There is the unstoppable. This one definitely does get hit. We do have the preemptive Ancestral coming out, and that's going to be once again Dahaka with the tongue catching the opponent. This time it is Hogger that goes down. Silent lands, and that's going to be a kill onto the monk. Here's our second seed on the side of Durotan's couch. Meanwhile, down below, we do go and have Khan moving in here. Wildcard is already down here, trying to go ahead and predict where that's going to be, but there goes Sembro, trying to run away real quick. In the middle, we do go and have Juan Pablo moving back and forth. Like, it's a lazy Wednesday night. I'm just kind of trying to sit around, enjoy a couple games, and then I'm just like... Yeah, Gibbs, it's guarded, and one of the teams went not only not all bruisers, but no tanks either. Like, they've got the closest they have to a tank is, Hogger. Otherwise, they're rolling Phoenix, Samuro, Illidan, and Karazim.
Collect the seed, and don't fret about it.
So this seed is getting spawned by Illidan real quick. Trying to go and move in here. We do go and have the Hogger going up top, trying to stop this massive wave that's pushing in. But here comes the actual engage. They see Hogger is not there. Here comes the move in by Goliath. Lots of damage being done to Goliath by Samuro in the backline. There is Killidan. Killidan, look at this. There's the Ancestral coming in. And that is an Illidan that's got nowhere to go. All dressed up with nowhere to go. We do go and have Kim moving out of the area. A lot of damage coming through. There is acquiring target as Phoenix goes ahead and unloads, but not quite enough. Fast enough to save the Hogger. Juan Pablo goes ahead and teleports away. But meanwhile, we do have this seed being collected by Yonners. Ken tries to stop it, but will not be able to do so, as we do have plant terrors going to every lane of the map. Rhaegar goes down, lots of damage going through. I just fizzed looking at this Phoenix. Ken is being seen. Yonner's on top of that. Do you have any split? Do you have anywhere to go? Does turn invisible. It's like most of the pressures here in the middle lane. They've already got the fort down. They say we push middle. They have to defend middle. That means we get top and bottom for free. I like that sound. Let's hear it one more time. Actually, the fort isn't quite done yet. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. Alright, there is I am complete killing coming out here into the back line. They do actually manage to save the cat! Don't hit the mouse. My co-caster is not a very good co-caster. Constantly causing problems, I tell you what. Oh, come, somebody hit that! Can't believe that's still alive. I guess 1400, that is a bit more than you can just dive and take. It always weirds me out whenever they come up here, but the line doesn't happen. Oh, acquiring target, but while that happens, we do actually have the Phoenix. Now there is the Palm coming out to save the Phoenix. Juan Pablo is getting taken out, and that is going to be Tracer, gets on top of them and takes out Phoenix. No, Bahamut's favorite hero! Meanwhile, once again, you leave Samuro alone for a second. Samuro's going to take a building. Meanwhile, we do have a kill. That is actually 2 kills in favor of Durotan Scouts as they come in here and take, in the words of Alarak, your keep has been taken. Oh, the irony. I love that voice line so much. I know I quote it too much, but I don't care. Oh, Albatrox, that's a dangerous place to be. Although lots of damage on the idiots just have to self-ancestral best ancestral, and Albatrox safely goes in and gets away from that. And we do go out, Killian does actually use Metamorphosis already. No, for some reason I thought with the wings out, that must be the upgrade, because I was going to say, he's getting Metamorphosis back very, very quickly. I don't know, you got killed by 1 spell, Phoenix. I wouldn't talk big.
I feel a seed germinating.
But once again, Ken has been left alone for 3 seconds. That means Ken's on a building. Meanwhile, up top, it does look like we have another piece of aggression coming in. Trying to go ahead and get this taken care of. There is a teleport from Phoenix. Wildcard is currently sitting. Did go ahead and move up here, looking for a engage. A lot of damage going onto Albatrox. Albatrox, you've got nowhere to go except back to the Hall of Storms. There is a lot of damage coming through as,
Gather that seed for me.
I don't know why, No Star. For some reason, I was just like staring at his name like, how do I pronounce that? What is going on here? But I did figure it out because I'm the best. Oh. Ken's minions have been left alone for a second. Now the minions are pushing a building. And we do actually have this picked up. That is going to be plant terrors. That's actually a really, really bad news. But thankfully, they don't have their, one of their Hagra up. And they're about to not have Killer, it looks like.
Rise, my terrors. Sap the life from your enemies. March forth, my terrors. Uproot your enemies' defenses. Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Alright, we do go ahead and have bottom fort goes away. Mid fort is still standing. It's still standing. Ken's trying to get the top. Teleported all around. Spinning like I'll never stop. I'm sorry, I do not always have good ideas, but I always think that I'm really funny.
Seeds. Let my terrors grow.
So we do have the seeds back up, or at least the seed phase back up. Seed itself has not spawned yet. This squirrely samurai? Good grief. Wildcard coming up here. Oh, they had sight and what, just come out with a tongue? Not being able to know they're there, they would have actually gotten Ken. Alright, Albatross seeing a little bit on the wrong side of the battlefield. Just go ahead and unstoppable on out.
My little seed is on the verge of spread.
Lots of things going in. We do go and have the palm canal on Albatrox. Albatrox gets taken out almost immediately. Gets taken right back down. There's a sleep coming in, stopping the Phoenix teleport as Phoenix gets taken down as well. But you know what? You guys have left Ken alone for 5 seconds, which means Ken's on a building.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Are we did somebody say base race? I do not disagree with this because we do have Killing moving in here. We have the damage going through, but they are chucking. They are moving through here. Now they actually do have these being taken away. I just finished trying to go and get on top of this down to 27%, and that is slowing them down. Their opponents are at 10%, 7%, 4%. Base race does go in favor of DonJuan special. This freaking Samuro. So, looking at the stats, I will say normally at this point I would say let me see if I can get a special, but DonJuan special, the last time I cast them, did say that they, none of them spoke, like, were fluent in English, so they tended to not do interviews. DonJuan, if that is no longer correct, if you added someone, please let me know. But I'm not going to keep asking you every time when you've already told me that you don't do interviews, so I'm just going to assume no, and if I'm wrong, please correct me. Wait, but what the heck is this? Sorry, 1 second. Somehow my NGS logo got shrunk to like 2%. That was ridiculous. I just looked up. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not following the caster guidelines. Whoops. I mean, technically it was visible on every scene. But looking at stats, we do go ahead and have, in terms of damage, Phoenix does pull out ahead, 116 damage. Oh, you do? Fantastic. Okay, let me see if I can get one. Cat. Alright, so I've gone into lobby 2 to see if I can get this interview happening. Fantastic. I'm really good, because that was the, whenever they did a coin flip via text instead of, like, In voice? I just like thought I remembered that, but hello.
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 Sorry for the confusion there. I swear the last time I cast you, you guys like didn't do an interview, so I just had that jotted down. And then when you didn't do the coin flip in voice either, I was like, oh yeah, it's these guys.
Oh.
I don't know. I just decided I just like doing it over text, just a little bit faster.
Oh, it's fine. So I was not trying to exclude you.
No worries.
But first of all,
Don't worry about it, yeah.
congratulations. How are you guys feeling right now?
Pretty good. Last game was a lot of fun for us. Very different than what we normally do.
Well, yeah, that's people in chat were a little confused. Like, you're playing Garden of Terror, and you didn't go whoops all bruisers. You went whoops one bruiser.
We like to usually if our first game goes pretty good, we like to kind of do something a little different for our second game. So those are Ken really wanted to do a Sombrero, so we let it happen.
Well, it definitely worked out for Ken. I'm not sure it worked out for the rest of the team.
Yeah, that's true. They did not have as much fun as I did, for sure.
It really sucked for us too, because our whole idea was going in with an Avatar comp, but they banned it on the second ban rotation, and it really screwed us over.
Okay, I just have to share this. I don't know if you're looking at chat, but Rush, based on Samro, was like, well, Ken's going to show in lobby 1, then split into lobbies 3, 4, and 5, then jump into 2, and then back into 4.
Little mirror image swap real quick.
They were having a hard time. It happens. Semro can be really annoying to chase down.
No, absolutely. At one point, I was watching them chase you for, it felt like about a minute. And you went through their base twice.
So much space. The behind the base, a lot of people don't actually think about that when trying to escape. They just see like run towards your side of the map, right, and get away. But if I had not gone through the base both times, I 100% would have died because Tracer wasted 2 blinks chasing where she thought I was going to go, and I went the opposite way. And because of the way that the stealth makes it so I don't instantly take a tower shot, it makes it so it's actually doable.
But moving back to game number 1, game number 1 was, of course, on Dragonshire. Dragonshire was your pick for the map, and then you proceeded to play a really, like, it was an interesting game, but it was not a type of game I normally see, because you guys were just constantly pressing into all lanes. Very, very often I see the 4-man going back and forth, but it seemed like you were 5th, and it was showing up a whole lot for that.
Yeah, our whole idea of that game was just to try to... The thing with Garden of Terror is that like the map's really big, and camps and macro pressure overall is like the big focus on it. So we're just trying to split them as much as possible because we realized our like 5v5 team fight was going to really struggle into theirs.
And a recurring like thing that I would say throughout the entire one is it's like, oh, and Ken has been left alone for 2 seconds. That means he's on a building.
Yeah, our comms were very much so, hey, get out, you know. If they're not pushing here, they're diving you. Like, I'm getting space here, and, you know, that was kind of the theme throughout, is just, with this team, we're very self-sufficient, you know. Phoenix has his regenerative shield, Karzim has multiple blinks, move speed, you know, the Hogger hero, and then, of course, Illidan, right? And so, it's kind of just, they can't deal with us all at once, everywhere at once. And even with the globals, the second they global somewhere and try to gank somewhere else, we're so safe that we shouldn't be dying. Like, and if we do die, it's probably our fault, or it was a really well played. Like Dahaka, I gotta give props to Dahaka. He was playing out of his mind. He wasn't missing many tongues at all. He was predicting my stuff. He was predicting a lot of us, and he was a problem the whole game.
No, I definitely saw that in a whole bunch of team fights. I'd be like, oh, and Dahaka got someone again, and they're dead. Because that was the thing. You guys had so many escapes, but you can't use an escape while you're stunned. And so Dahaka just continuously isolated, like, and you'd end up with like you said, some of your stuff, you would end up with, like Illidan, and Illidan just, like, popped because you can't pop evasion while you've got a tongue on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dahaka was definitely the biggest problem for us, for sure. Especially with it being, like, the best hard CC that they have, besides, like, Mal'Ganis, which takes a little bit of time to get going.
Now, I do have to contest that a little bit, because if Dahaka's the biggest problem you had, Dahaka was only involved in 12 out of 21 kills, so what happened the other 9?
Yeah, Juan, what happened the other 9?
That's a great question. We gotta look at the replay for that, but
No problem. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, he was, even though he wasn't a part of a lot of those kills, that's kind of just us getting caught out or us engaging in a bad time. Like, I was telling them a lot, like, it's okay, don't engage here, don't engage here. Like, I'm not there, I'm doing this something. Like, just be careful. And then someone else would go in and bad stuff would happen and then we get caught. But at the same time, like, I'm making space still. And so it's okay. It's just not optimal. Because in theory, if no one dies there and then they send 2 to 3 to gank me, which I should be able to outplay them, is Samro. Like, they tried multiple times, right? And granted, both my deaths were to Haka hitting Amazing Tongue. So, again, very, very much so props to him. But if they come after me like that, like Juan or Killadin should be able to just take somewhere else and then they commit too much to try to gank me, don't get anything, and then they lose like half a wall somewhere else. Just, it wasn't the cleanest of play from everyone. It could have been better, but it was very much so a very fun game to play, especially team-wise. Comms were fun, game was fun. It was just a great game.
Last question I have for the games is just how nervous were you guys? Because I'll be the first to say, whenever I saw the base race happening, I'm like, but they're down 2 people? Like, are they really going to try and race cores when it's 2 people on one core and 4 people on the other? So you guys still won, but how sure were you that you would win that race?
As soon as I saw that Kilden was on the Rhaegar and running him away, I wasn't too worried about it. Just because we had the camp and other minions pushing on their core also. And we also got like a little head start compared to them too.
Right, so those are the questions I had for you, except for the last question I always ask. Why is your team called DonJuan Special?
I had a friend who called me that as like a little nickname, and every single team that I'm the captain of, for some reason they always want to name it something Juan themed, so I kind of just decided on that. It kind of just started as something, and I guess I'm kind of just sticking with it.
It's tradition now?
It's basically.
So those are my questions. Let me turn it over to you for any shout-outs you might want to give.
I don't really have any that come to mind right now. I don't know if you have any, Ken.
I mean, just the other team. Thanks for the fun games, of course. Well played. Just good series, and best of luck next week. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for the very that was a very entertaining game to cast. Even though I got tired because I was moving around the map so quickly, and I'm like, this is why professional casters have observers. Oh my god!
It's very hectic. A lot of watch there. A lot of watch.
But we will go ahead and raid over to DNL Shadonis. It looks like they are in the middle of game number 3 for LTK Skyfall, and ICC TBD. Once again, congratulations. Thank you for the match.
Thank you for the cast.
All right, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night.
You too.